MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Miami Marlins and the Cincinnati Reds. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And that's in there, 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes.
He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Now at the plate, Roberto Batista. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Hit out towards second. Zobrist has it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. And that misses for ball 1. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Drilled right back up the middle. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the... Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Reds, center fielder, Starling Marte.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Stanton is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Batting second.
At the plate, Brian Vick. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels. Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Now at the plate, Jose Abreu. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Batista is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Duvall. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Now the 0-1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Chen sets. Here's the 1-1. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now. A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Ben Zobrist would be next. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out from the stretch. Swing and a liner right at the third baseman, and that'll end. Here's Marcell Ozuna, and it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play, and that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
He's clearly not seeing the ball right now. 2 pitches, 2 check swings. You just don't see that very often.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. This one for Crawford is short. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Stepping up now, Justin Bohr. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Here's a pitch popped up, but should be playable for Mesoraco. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Pablo Tejera. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Into the box now, JT Realmuto, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Pham has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
The shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Oh, and 2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. Under it, Hechavarria for out number 2. And that brings up Scott Schebler. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
It's a swinging, and this winds up hitting the first base bag. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And that misses 1-1.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
1-2 now. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Stanton is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Standing in, Martin Prado. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Pham is there to put it away for out number 1. Here's Hechavarria now. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. tough slider down low for a strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double. Digging in to try it again. Evan Schuler. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Roberto Batista. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 2-0 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time. 1 out away from stranding that runner on third, so the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Hits this one hard the other way, and that is into right field, a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Right fielder.
He's set. Here it comes. Giancarlo Stanton is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. This ball will be chopped foul. Has a look, now the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a tough take on an inside sinker that just missed for ball 3.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Left fielder. Marcel
First delivery to him on the way. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Striding in once again, Justin Bohr. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? That's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it. Ready for another chance. Starling Marte. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Starling Marte.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Stanton coming on, and that's the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Brian Vick.
Brian
into the windup and the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To short. Echeverria's there. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Bohr is there, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Pablo Tejera. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Settling in now, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
Now here's the pitch. And this is low, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! Martin Prado now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Martin Prado.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Here's Echeverria now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. Set to deal on 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Payoff pitch one more time. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Evan Schuler. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And Marte will make the grab, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Adam Duvall. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Third baseman, number 23.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Second baseman, Dan Zobrist.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Batista moving in. He can't get there as it falls in. Stepping in, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Brandon Crawford.
This one's flared out toward left. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Into the box, Devin Mesoraco. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Bohr will range over to make the catch just beyond the first. Ready for another shot now. Roberto Batista. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Giancarlo Stanton now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Rounded down the third baseline. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out. Ready once again, Marcell Ozuna comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
3-0 now. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting.
He's set, and the pitch. Justin Bohr is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Ball one.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will land foul. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Lifted the other way out to left center. In there, a base hit. Oh, and he botches it. Ozuna rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner from first comes all the way around to score. Ready now, Pablo Tejera. A hit in 2 tries so far. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And that misses ball 1. Late that time for a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that brings up Scott Scheffler.
Left fielder, Scott Scheffler.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
Batista posts under it, makes the play, 1 away. So striding in, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Bohr is calling for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Starling Marte. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the. Digging in. To try it again.
Third baseman, Martin Prado.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
No strike.
Now here it comes. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the sixth. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.J.
Adeiny Echeverria.
First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Nobody out, runner on first.
Nope.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford's got it to second for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Evan Schuler. D. Gordon will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Marte is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again, Brian Vick. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Designated hitter, Brian Vick.
Line drive to center field, and they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati. Here's big Ryan Howard now. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Line towards center field. And that's in there, base hit. And he's safe. At the plate, Adam Duvall. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Adam Duvall.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't. Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone. You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Batista on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hard hit towards center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ground ball right side. And maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's off the left field wall. Howard is on his way home. The relay throw, and they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he knew he was in trouble. Ready for another shot now, Roberto Batista. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Christian
Number
Yelich
21,
is up off the bench
Christian
as he'll pinch hit
Yelich.
here to start inning number 7. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. As he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Right fielder.
So 1 away now, and that brings up the dangerous right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold.
0-1's the count.
Back, it's strike 1. The ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
But right at the shortstop for the second
Left
out.
fielder, Marcell
Ready to deliver.
Ozuna.
Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Schebler has a read on it. And the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. He'll try and get
Leading
something
off with a
started
leg.
in the home half of the
Left
7th.
fielder, Scott Schebler.
In tied at 93, ball 1. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. 3-0 pitch on its way. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you're wondering, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. The pitch. Another one sent foul. The next 3-2. Skied into straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Ready
Up
for
next
another
for
chance?
Cincinnati.
Tommy Pham.
Right fielder,
He's 0 for 2 thus
Tommy
far in this
Pham.
one.
Your
Junichi
attention,
Tozawa
please.
enters the
Now
ball game to
pitching for
replace the
Miami.
starter, and some
Number
may feel he
25.
was pulled a bit prematurely.
Junichi
Yeah, and I'm sure the
Tozawa.
lefty wants there too. But this is one of those situations.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Here comes the 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Inside ball 3.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Center fielder,
So he
number
ran the
6.
fastball by him for the punch-out.
Starling
Tommy Pham
Marte.
becomes out number 2 this inning. Starling Marte checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. 1-1, here it comes. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Yelich is under it, and that retires the side. Digging in and looking for more, Justin
Leading
Bohr.
off from
He'll have
Miami.
the first crack at it
First
here as we
baseman,
start inning number 8.
Justin
8th inning
Bohr.
underway here with a curveball that's taken for a ball, 1-0. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Way up into the moon deck and out of here. So coming to the plate, Pablo Tejera, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Bounce towards the mound. This is foul for the first strike. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out. Ready once again. JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit back up the middle towards second. Zobrist is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Martin Prado now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Derek Dietrich will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 32, Derek Dietrich.
On the ground to the right side. The tag, and he is out. Now at the plate. Brian Vick is looking for hit number. Scooter.
Number 4, Scooter Jeanette.
Felipe Rivera is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Scooter Jeanette is retired leading off the bottom of the 8th. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. So stepping in, Adam Duvall. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Stanton has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Into the box now, Adeiny Echeverria. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Line to the right side. But a bit unlucky here as Howard's able to spear this thing for the first out. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. D. Gordon is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard towards the hole. From deep in the hole. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Center fielder.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out. So a runner at second. 2 down now. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Pham is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Second baseman.
This one's down to third. Dietrich is there. No problem here. 1 away. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So striding forward now, Devin Mesoraco. He singled his last time up. Kyle Barclaw comes on here looking to get the final 2 out.
Number 46. Kyle.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Crawford rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run is in to score from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Now batting.
Roenis Elias comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs.
Now pitching for the Marlins.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and now the Reds are down to their final out here. Digging in, Tommy Pham. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. A.J. Ramos comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And there's a swing and a miss, so the Reds are down to their final strike. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that'll do it as he puts the squeeze on that one, and with a whimper there, that will be the final out of the ball game. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base.